Hello everyone, my name is Andrea C. Welcome to my channel. Today is Monday, September the 2nd, 2019, and I am here to give you my July cross-stitch update video. So the first thing that I'm going to do before I get started with my normal stuff is I'm going to do the giveaway. Now, as a reminder, the giveaway is this kit that was generously gifted to me by one of my viewers, and she said that I could either keep it for myself or use it for a giveaway, and so I'm using it for a giveaway. It's a Stacy Nash Primitives Primrose Farm Sewing Basket and Heart Pin Keep. And it's complete with the chart, the instructions, the fabric, the floss, everything that you need to do the project. And I have my son's iPad here, so I'm going to use the random number generator. I had 27 entries, so 1 through 27. And we're going to hit generate. 26, right? Is that 26? Yep. So number 26 is Kristen Ann. So Kristen Ann, please contact me when you watch this video and give me your address, and we'll work out all the details so that you can get the sewing basket. Okay, Brandon, with your iPad back, you can go. I'm just using my phone. All right. Okay, so let me check my notes. Hope everyone is doing well. My thoughts and prayers go out to any of my stitchers that might live in the Bahamas or South Florida with Hurricane Dorian. I live on the west side of Florida, near the Gulf Coast, so we probably won't get any kind of effects here, but my thoughts and prayers are with those who live in South Florida on the East Coast. And I suppose it's going to affect the whole East Coast, not only South Florida, but, you know, Central Florida, East Coast, maybe up into Jacksonville, so my prayers are with all of you. And coffee. My coffee mug says, with enough coffee, I could rule the world. You know, I could probably rule the world without coffee, but coffee makes it so much more fun. Right? Okay. All right. That was for you, Ingeborg. And we're going to have coffee together. Okay, so before I get into my whips, I'm just going to show you one thing that I received in the mail. I've only received one thing in the mail since the last time I made a video, and it is this Dimensions Gold Petite Kit called Overlook Cafe. And it's going to be really fun to stitch up. There's a lot going on in that picture, but I think that'll be fun. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so let's get into what I worked on in the month of July. No, July, did I say July earlier? Oh my god, August. I'm not going to start this video over. I'm not going to start the video over. I think at the beginning of the video I said that I was here for my July update. If I did, I'm sorry about that. It's August. August update. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, the first thing I worked on in August is this. It's called Romeo and Chicks. I'm doing both of these. There is 3 designs in this booklet. There are these 2, and then this. I'm doing these 2. Interestingly, They're called Henry and Henrietta on the front. See? Henry and Henrietta. So if you ever hear me refer to a chicken named Henry, this is what I'm talking about. This guy right here. Okay. So, let me show you how far I got. And here is my progress on Henry the chicken. Rooster. Whatever. Alright, so I'm using the called for fabric, which is a natural linen, I believe. Let me look. Yes, 28 count raw casual linen, except this is 32 count. This is not 28 count. So this is 32 count raw linen from Swagger probably, or something, I don't know. I don't see the orange thing, so I'm not sure who the manufacturer of this linen is. But it's 28 count raw linen, and I really like how the colors pop right off of it. For the black, I'm using 3 strands, so maybe this is 28 count. You know what? I don't know. 28 count? 32 count? I don't know. I forget. I don't remember what I bought. Oh, here is it. Okay, so I put it on here. So it's 32 count raw natural linen. And for the black, I am using 3 strands, and I think that was a fantastic decision that I made to do that. Because the coverage is just... Here, you can see here I didn't. Do you see that? Over here, I used 2 strands. And when I was working this part of the chicken, I decided to use 3 strands for the black. And I'm so glad I did that. So, there's Henry the chicken. If you hear any noise in the background, it's probably my little one. He's in his room playing. He likes to play loud. Alright, so the next project I worked on in August was my giant Hade. It is called Daybreak. The artwork is by Andy Russell, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Now, all of my other Hades are either quick stitches or minis. This is the only Hade I will ever do that is the, the regular size. All of my other Hades will either be a quick stitch or a mini. But this one, oh, it's just so gorgeous. So now the chicken project is going to be a gift for the family that my son stayed with a couple of years ago. Remember that? He went up to North Carolina in the summertime, and he stayed with them on their farm. So the chicken project is a gift for them, and this project is for me. But when I work on the chicken project, I think I've mentioned this in the past, that when I work on projects, I think about things related to that project. So for the chickens, when I'm working on the chicken project, I think about that family and all that they've done for my son and for us. And so I kind of think about them when I'm working on the chicken project. And when I'm working on this project, I think about this scenery. I think about the colors in this project, how much I would love to step into this artwork and live in that house. So this is kind of like my dream house with my dream landscape surrounding my house. I mean, you got mountains, you got water, you got trees. What more could you ask for, right? Okay. I think I've held it up long enough. So, let me show you how far I got. The last time I worked on this project, sometime last year, I think. I don't remember. But I had finished this page, the first page, So this time around, I was able to make a lot of really good progress on the second page. Worked into the sky, did a lot of stitching in the sky area, and I got some of the tree done, so I'm pleased. I would like to have gotten more done on the tree, but this is okay. So I'm stitching this on 18 count white Aida, and I love it. I love it. Here you can see a distinct line because obviously there's stitching here and there isn't here, but I don't think that there's that much of a line, so I don't think I'm going to have problems with seeing lines in this project. Hopefully that will be true going forward. Love it. Okay, so there's that one. And one more, because I only worked on 3 projects in the month of August. And that is this project. It's a Dimensions kit. It's called, the name of the project is called Simple Treasures. And here is the cover photo. Beautiful sea, nautical themed ocean beach kind of thing. So pretty. And here is my project. So I'm going to hold it like this. Alright, that's where I was able to get. I made a lot of good progress on this project. So as you can see, it's a little bit different than the model in that I am not using white. This is parchment. I got 14 count parchment Aida, so the color is parchment, and I chose that because I wanted the fabric to have more of a sandy color rather than white. And I'm very happy with the decision I made on that. It's a beautiful sandy color. It's a little bit darker than what is showing up in the video. But so when I picked this up and started working on it, I did the back stitching in this piece of wood here and in the rope. And I came across and did the wood and this giant shell. And these 2 shells I stitched up and back stitched. And I love the colors in this one. It's pink and brown. That's pretty as well. I did this I want to say silver dollar, but I don't think that's what it's called. No, that's not what it's called. It's a, oh my gosh, sand dollar. It's a sand dollar. I believe that's it. There is a beach not too far away from where I live called Caladesi Island, and I believe that you can find a lot of these things there. I haven't been to Caladesi Island in a long time, but if you're ever in the Tampa Bay area for vacation, please make sure you go to Caladesi Island. It's one of the most beautiful. I'm not a beach person. I go to the beach to watch the sunset. I don't ever go to the beach to swim, no. Or hang out in the sun, absolutely not. But I would go to Caladesi Island if it was like cool outside and if I had an umbrella or something to protect me from the sun. But yeah, beautiful project. And I am stitching this for my husband's brother and his wife. So this is a gift, so of course when I stitch on this I think of them and put all of my love and good thoughts into this project for them. Okay, so that's it. So that's what I've worked on in the month of August. Now, I'm a little bit less than 15 minutes in, so I'm going to see if, hopefully my video won't stop like it did last time. Coffee. Okay, so the last time I made a video, I wanted to show you all of this stuff. but I was having problems with my phone and it kept on stopping and I was frustrated, so I didn't show it, so I'm going to show it now. So in January of 2018, I went to visit my aunt and my cousin, the two ladies that taught me how to stitch. They don't stitch anymore because their eyesight doesn't allow them to stitch like they used to. So they gave me pretty much all of their stuff. And what I'm about to show you is just a fraction of what I received from them. So, it's quite dated, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to show it to you anyway. And I'm going to see if I can figure out the best way to show this. Okay. I'm just going to go one at a time. I'm just going to, oh my gosh, just give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so first project. Now some of this, okay, so for instance, this, oh, beautiful. My cousin stitched this, and I don't believe she finished it. Oh, but look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's got some, what's it called? What do you guys call it? When you have like animal hair in your, you call it like, I forget what you guys call it, but it's funny. Anyhow, so she was stitching this, and she's got like this hanging thread here. So she wasn't able to finish it, but it looks done, doesn't it? So I'm thinking that, see, I looked through all of the charts that she gave me, and I couldn't find this project in there, so my intent was to finish this for her and frame it and give it to her, but I looked through all of the stuff she gave me, and I can't find the chart for this, so I'm thinking that it looks pretty much done, and I can just clean it and frame it and give it to her, give it back to her. She initialed it. It says B89, so she finished this in 1989, but it's got a hanging thread, so, and it looks like she was in the middle of a stitch, and it never got finished. So, gorgeous. Okay, so there's that. Definitely, I would really love to give that a good cleaning and frame that up and give that back to her as a gift. Okay. I am going to be putting things back. For this stuff in particular, as I get it out, I am going to be putting it back because some of it just needs to stay together. Now this is something my aunt stitched, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure my aunt did it. And I don't know if it's done or not. I don't know. But it looks like it could be done. It looks, I've looked through all of these charts that they've given me, all of the magazines, and I can't find anything that looks like this. So I don't know if anything should be up here. I don't know if this is finished or not. It looks like it could be. So I'd like to turn this into something for my aunt. Give it back to her. Beautiful. Beautiful stitching, beautiful project. She didn't sign it or date it or anything, so I don't know when she finished this. So my aunt, her name is Aunt Sally. She's my Aunt Sally. And her daughter is my cousin Beth. And my Aunt Sally is my mother's sister. And they live about 45 minutes south of me. So I see them occasionally. I don't see them as much as I would like to see them, but I do see them occasionally, and I love them. Alright, so the next, oh wait. Okay, no, I don't know why. That made it in there by mistake. Okay, so next project came from the I don't know what this is. Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. I don't know which issue though. Oh, it says sample issue. Okay. And it's this one. My cousin stitched this, but I don't think it's done because I think there's a lot of back stitching and she didn't do any of the back stitching. So it's, yeah, and her eyes are, I don't know. Yeah. I was about to say her eyes aren't done, but they are stitched in. Everything is stitched in, so I think maybe just the back stitching needs to be done on this. I don't know, but it does look a little creepy without the back stitching. So anyhow, that is in here, I believe. That's why I kept this. That's why I kept this chart with this magazine, because I believe, yeah, here it is. Well, here's the, there's the chart, but where's, oh, here we go. So this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. So definitely needs back stitching. It looks like it, okay, so here's the chart. You're not going to be able to stitch anything. Okay, so I'm showing the chart. Everybody gasp. So I'm pretty sure everything, looks like everything is done except for the back stitching. So yeah, I can finish that up for her. Give that back to her as a gift. Okay, so I'm going to keep that together so it doesn't get lost. All right, what else do we have here? Oh yes. This is my aunt. My aunt stitched this. These two things, but oh, they're very lovely, but they're stained very bad, very bad. And for those of you who, I'm gonna have to reach out to maybe Persnickety Stitches or Ardith Designs. I know that they restore needlework, but see, it's like stained. But my aunt stitched this. Yeah. 88. My Aunt Sally. See? My Aunt Sally did this in 1988. And I would really love to clean this up and give this back to her. But I have to figure out how to get those stains out. So this one and this one. Oh, this one's not done. Oh, yeah. I would have to finish this one for her. See? Looks like she made a really, oh, hold on, there's a hanging thread here. What? Yeah. See, it's this hanging thread, it's attached to the fireplace. All right, so I would need to finish this for her and give it back. And it looks like this is the chart that she used for those things, so I can do that. I can do that. But if anybody has any tips on how to, you know, get that stain out, I would really appreciate it. Okay. Next up, Paula Vaughn, Aunt Verdi's Porch. And it looks like it has started and not finished, and I don't know who started it. I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say my Aunt Sally started it. So there's another project that I could work on. All right, here, next up is from this booklet called Country Collections. And let's see. Looks like this one. Looks like this one got started and not finished. So there we go. Does it go like that? Yeah, it goes like that. So I could clean this up and work on it. take some of the crunchy masking tape off. Beautiful. I love that I have these things from them. I cherish every single one of these stitches. I love these two women. They are instrumental in the upbringing of my life. I wouldn't know anything about cross-stitching if it weren't for them. So I feel like I owe it to them to finish up their projects for them and give them back so they can enjoy them. Okay, so here is this next one, Shirley Hamilton's Romantic Southland. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Let's see. So, looks like it got started and not finished. Oh, you have to excuse me. I am, my cousin, my cousin's house has 2 cats and a dog, and I'm allergic to cats, and I can tell that this has cat. I love cats, y'all. I love cats. I wish that I could have a cat as a pet, but I am so allergic, and my teenage son is twice as allergic as I am. But beautiful. I need to wash this stuff, and I'm going to need to wash my hands when I'm done here. Okay. All right. So this next one is a help. I need help with this. It is, I believe it's called Told in a Garden. It's called The Country Store, okay? And it's just this. I believe my aunt started this and never finished it. But I would love to finish this. I would love to work on this. I love that project. The Country Store. You know, I think that I went on to 1, 2, 3 stitch, and I was trying to find this, and I don't think I could find it. Is this out of print or not for sale anymore? If it is, if any of you would like to part with yours, let me know. I would be more than happy to buy it from you. So it's called The Country Store. I believe it's from Told in the Garden or something like that. But I would like, it's just, I looked through everything. I don't have the chart. It's just these 2 things. The chart isn't in any of this stuff. So I would love to have the chart so I could finish this for my aunt, perhaps give it back to her if she would like it. Okay, here's another project that doesn't, I don't think, oh wait, did I show this to you already? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. There's no way she stitched this twice. No, I must have showed this to you. It's this one. Yeah, I've shown that to you already. Haven't I? No, this is a completely, I'm confused. Hold on for a second. Okay, what is this one? Okay, that's the one with the little girl, and then the houses, and then Aunt Bertie's porch, and yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I did show that to you. I'm losing my mind. What can I say? It must be the allergies. Oh, I just want to scratch. I know. Okay. All right, I gotta go quick. Gotta be quick. Okay. Next project is called Kitchen Window, I think. looks like it got started and not finished. And there's, I don't know, masking tape. I'll have to clean this up, see if I can finish it. I don't know who started this, whether it was my aunt or my cousin. This is a kit. It has not been started. It hasn't even been opened. It's from Needle Art from Cross My Heart. It says, "My son, I held you in my arms and dreamed of all that you might be. You've grown into a special man with traits I'm proud to see." Oh, how sweet is that? Maybe I could stitch that for my son for his graduation present. Because my teenage son is going to be graduating high school in May. Okay. All right, and another thing is this. It's a Dimensions Gold Collection kit. My aunt bought this to start. She got everything ready. She put masking tape on the fabric, which is a 28 count Lugana. It's like a Monaco. The needle is in it still. And she got all of the floss inside these little floss bags and organized it in her way. It has not been started, so I'm just going to add this to my whip pile and start it one day. And when I finish it, if she wants it back, I will gladly give it back to her. Okay. Now, I have a lot of magazines. They gave me, oh gosh, look. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7 issues of Cross Stitch and Country Craft magazines. Let's see, all of these charts. You guys want to see these? I'll just show them really quick. There was one in here that, here we go. This one is called Sewing Mice. Patchwork Hearts and Other Pleasures. Gathering Eggs. Memories Forever and Always. Country Collections, the Hoosier Cabinet, which I already have one for myself. I already have this in my stash, so now I have 2. So I'll probably use one of them as a giveaway. Brandon, if you want to come out here, you can. Country Collections in My Country Kitchen. Adobe Designs, Southwest Art. The Pepper Stringer. The Pepper Stringer. Pretty. Okay. Pottery. This one's called Pottery. Spirit of the Southwest. I sense a theme going on here. A lot of Southwest stuff and country. Southwest and country. Oh, some more Sewing Mice. Cute. I guess back in the 80s, this was popular. A popular cartoon, like comic. It's a comic in Kathy. Kiss the Cook. This one's pretty. It's called Basket Collection. A lot going on in this one. Holy cow. Wow, look at that. Lighthouses of America. lot of different lighthouses in this project. That's pretty. Oh, look, that's floss. Cross Stitcher's best friend. Teddy bear, looks like teddy bear stuff. Okay, now we got, looks like a collection of Paul Vaughn's. My aunt was a huge Paul Vaughn fan. When I first learned how to do cross stitch, Paul Vaughn was, you can come out here, was like really popular, and her designs were pretty and available to me, so that's what I did. If you could find a tissue and bring it to me, that would be great. But don't knock over the thing.
I won't.
Okay. Okay, wedding ring bouquet. I'm gonna... Did you find one yet? No? Okay, let's see. Make believe. It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, there's one right there. Pretty.
Oh, that's some red.
It's just lipstick. It's just lipstick. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I just need to wipe my nose really quick. You look at this chart. Don't want to be drippy. Okay, yesterday's dream. Sunlight and silhouettes. Gorgeous. Summer's remembered. Thoughts of spring. Something old, something new. Let's pretend. Sorry, it was flashing. Can't stand that. Okay, I think that's it for the Paul Vaughn. We have 4 more charts. This one's called My Little Girl. And My Little Boy. Cute. This one's called Memories. And Seasonal Scenes. And that is it, my friends. That is it. I think, pretty sure. Yep, I've shown you everything. So, look, less than 40 minutes. Thank you so much for everything. Brandon, did you want to come say hi? Yes? Okay. Let me move this stuff. Come on. All right.
Hello.
Hey, Brandon, how old are you?
8.
8. 8 years old. And what grade are you in?
Second.
Second, right. And do you like school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What's your favorite thing to do in school?
Do science.
Oh, science. I love science too.
We're learning that rocks.
You're learning about rocks?
In science.
In science, yeah. You like rocks? Yeah, I know. Me too.
Some are interesting, some not really.
Some interesting, some not really. Oh. What do you like about science, Brandon?
Science is cool.
Science is cool. It's very cool. My favorite thing to learn about science is about the human body and about all of the interesting scientific things about it. how the human body works and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, I like animals the most.
You like animals the most? Yeah, animals are cool. All right, well, I'm going to go finish up this video, okay? All right, you want to stay with me and say goodbye?
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I think that's it, right? Yeah? Okay. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.